Oh, I'm sorry. I hate it when I do that. Can you hear me now? All right, cool. I'm glad. Well, I think I know you can hear me now. That's sorry you couldn't hear what I was saying. It was kind of important in regards to what I'm doing here. But I will explain it again due to the fact that you couldn't hear what I was saying. I hope whoever wants to know is still around. That's good. Okay, so we got one coil, two coil, three coil. One coil is hooked up to a 12-volt battery and this pot potentiometer. And that circuit's right here. Number two is right here. It's hooked up to a power supply underneath the camera. It's at 12.8 volts. And then this one is hooked up to an SSG. These are both SSG combo circuits with generator combo from K Energy Store. And then this one is, it's hooked up to the SG, and there's a power supply over there that's at 12.3 volts. So they all have an individual power supply, and they all have their individual circuit. It's 12 volts. Yeah, but I'm right now only two of them are on. Let me turn them off real quick. Now what I'm doing here is trying to make some music, like deet deet deet, but each deet is going to be different sound. I'm not trying to make the same sound. I'm trying to make a different sound so that we can make some music. And then I have a fourth one right here that's hooked up to this, or when I hook it up, I'll hook it up to this coil right here. But I don't like it really. Once you get past three, you might as well go all the way around. Okay. See, that's awesome. Now, let's try this. We'll put this magnet in front of that coil. Let's see what happens when we do this. Nothing. All right. Now at 12 volts, this is a 100-watt light bulb. It's heavy too. Let me turn this off. You can kind of see a little bit this light's lighting up at 12 volts. That's a 22 gauge wire that is in combination with the 32 gauge. So 22 and 32 gets it that lit at 12 volts, 100 watts. Now this one over here, we got nothing. Doesn't light up till about 16.7 volts. And that's because we got 26 gauge and 32 gauge interacting with one another, which provides less current and less voltage, apparently. So, I mean, they're great for speed and everything, but we're not getting it's not even lighting up at all. But I know it will. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to take this power supply. We're going to crank it up a little bit. See that? You couldn't see it to begin with. I'm sorry. But that's with the 2 magnets. I personally like 3 a lot, like more than anything else currently. Now this one's mag left. And that light is a lot more vibrant. I don't know why. Heck yeah. FBI. Hi, welcome, FBI. Hey, cool. Dean Fielding, that's great. Welcome all. Thank you. Amir Hassan, Hadiari. You would think it's broken, right? That it's not working because it's going up against the coil. But it works. You just got to turn up the juice, which is unfortunate. I mean, it is a powerful coil, but it's got its drawbacks. I mean, I'm talking about these little ones right here. Like if you're trying to generate with it, you probably want a little bit more and maybe a thicker gauge. A little bit thicker, not a lot thicker, because you want to maybe 2 of those combined. Now over here, this is going to be awesome, man. This is going to be a modern marvel. See, it's a top. It's a spinning top. It's going to be a counter rotator. It's going to be completely untethered and free to spin. If I can get the weight balanced properly. If not, we're going to have to put a pillow block up here and spin it like that and have it not be so free. But we'll see what happens, because as soon as I get it all built, see, I'm going to use one of these coils in here like so. And then I'm going to put either a 12-volt battery pack or a 9-volt battery. Probably a 9-volt would balance the weight better. And it's a top. it'll spin just like a top, hopefully. And once I get it all on here, I'm gonna cut off the top of this shaft so it'll balance out better. This is the rotor right here for it. So you spin it one way and then the rotor is free to go the other way. At least that's how they've been working so far. And if it's true to what everybody's saying about the counter rotators, man, this thing should be able to get going pretty fast. Or, you know, just as much of the potential as this little coil is going to give it, you know. We don't want it to be too insane. We don't want it to get going too fast. Because if you try and stop it, there's like, we just want it to be pretty much regulated. You know what I mean by regulation? We don't want it to get out of control. We want you to be able to stop it. So, I mean, honestly, I want a wireless, what do you call it? Like a cut the power button, you know? On a remote control. Seriously. That should, you know, and if everything works out the way I see it in my mind, that could be on the shelf in a store. Because it's a top that spins itself. I mean, that would novel idea, right? But of course, it's powered. It's like it doesn't have. It's not like it doesn't have a battery. Is what I'm saying. That's all right. You know. Let's turn up the resistance all the way and see what we get out of that. Yeah, I'm really excited about this, though. This is going to be awesome. This bad boy is going to be what changes the game for this type of mechanism. And then, you know, it'll just be a little nub like that. Then you spin it like a top and it should go. Literally, it should frickin' move. All right. But that's good. I mean, this pot is awesome. Potentiometer, not the smoke, but the potentiometer is awesome. The smoke, man, I'm wondering who's growing that stuff, man. It's terrible. Made me want to quit. I'm done. That happened a while ago. Bam! So 12 volts. That's awesome. This just, oh, we got the light going here. You know what? Do you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Spring. Oh, you gotta be joking. Gotta be joking. All right, we're gonna have to go here. All right, we're gonna run the same system, but with twice the voltage. Now the SG circuit should be okay because the two lights are 100-watt light bulbs. Don't know exactly what the range is or whatever, but should be encompass the range of 20 volt, 24 volts per light. But we're gonna see what's up quick. All right. All right, here we go. Let's turn it on. We got our voltage where we want it. Now let's. Now, is it gonna go? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, it did not go. All right. Awesome, right? That is cool. And I'm thinking there's a total of about 600 milliamps being drawn on that. 2 over there, 2 over here, and 2 from here. Maybe just 1 from each one of these since the gauge is so much smaller. It's like 4 gauges smaller, meaning up 26 instead of 22. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, I love it at 24. It just gets going, and it's like it's not necessary to put it at 24, but it definitely is. Oh man, cool, definitely cool. And then that harmony in the beginning there, it beats pretty hard with the 24 as well. I want to hear it again. So awesome, man. What's up, son? Let's turn this a little bit. I'm gonna turn that one off. Thank you. It's going really fast. Oh man. Oh, dude. Yeah. Let me make sure I got that good because I just pulled two connections out. I saw the spark, man. That's good. All right, sweet. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go all the way around? Like hook all these coils up to their own transistor and power supply if I can do it? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be worth it. I know that the 1, 2, 3, see when one hits, 2 hits, 3 hits, and then it clears and starts again. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, clear, 1, 2, 3, clear, 1, 2, 3, clear. So yeah, I think that this pattern is strong. So if we want to change it, we need a little bit more than what we got here. We're recording for about 30 minutes. Yeah, I just started. All right. $0 yet, but we make it. $0. That's awesome. I love you, kid. Woo! We need just $1. You can. Man, wow, that's so fast. And you see, the problem is that the maglev is, I don't know, it's like it's millis, whatever it is, off center. So it's gonna, the whole thing shimmies because of that. But I'm loving this pot, man. This pot is great. Potentiometer changes the resistance of the, well, in this case is changing the resistance of the trigger coil for my circuit. Yeah, that's going to be fun to build. Heck yeah. It's nice and pointy here on the bottom, so should be able to balance on that like a top. Yeah, I would, but it's like, can anybody see? No, nobody can see the ground, so. And it won't balance yet, man. The stick is in there, and it's like it's a little weird. So I gotta fix that. Let's see. Flip the switch. Yeah. All right. See, this one right here is the strongest coil for generation because it's got the 22 gauge and the 32 gauge combined, make a better output.
This is almost like the strongest magnet. Yeah.
So be careful. It is very strong. I don't want it to like get connected to another magnet.
That would be hard. That would be very hard.
Yeah. So that's one. This is just one coil. I'm just, whew. You want to spin the ball? My son wants to spin the ball. I wonder if we can hook one of these outputs up to the coil and spin the ball with the SG output. You think we can do that?
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Who does not think it's yeah.
All right, here.
Really made all of this.
Let me get this coil.
That's just a plate.
No, this is a good coil. It's a trifilar coil. It's got 20, 22, and 32 in it. There's about 666 turns of all that.
That's a good one. It's at 24.4.
All right, you want to hit the switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. All right. So we want to go that way with it? Or we want to do it over here?
We can do it over here.
Want to do it over there? Okay.
We can do it, but I'm not saying we have
I think we have to, actually.
that area has more room. This is like room. But we can move stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they can't see and move it out.
Here, yeah, let me adjust that.
There we go.
All right. Don't, not yet. Let me hook this up. So I need, this is the negative. And this is positive.
Let's put paint on it.
Now here's the question. Do we want to hook the 20 and the 22 gauge together?
That would be a lot fast.
You think that would be better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's give it a shot. I need a clip. Actually, I need two clips. We're gonna rectify it. So we got the two clips. Hey, we'll use the little diodes that the N1407s or something. We'll use those.
This is better. So I can call it. Don't put the ball in here. Okay.
Pick it up. Yeah,
Yeah, because this one is not balanced. The other.
I'm glad it's made out of plastic.
Yeah, so the other hand, it didn't have like those fingers don't have it. Like they're not split apart.
And this is all experimental. I don't know if the SG output is gonna make it work.
Yeah.
But if it does, that'll be great.
You just run past mode and now we're just going to spin the ball now.
All right, so that one goes down there. And this one connects right here. Come on now. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Now, see, this is the thing. We're going to have to do it at the... It wants to go. Do I need the trigger coil up, do you think? Is that what's taking... Do I need a whole setup to make it work?
I'm thinking the same thing. We should turn it up.
No, it's just going to move faster. Don't touch any of that. You can't right now, dude. It's on. Don't touch any of it. I can feel it pulsing here, like really strong. I don't want to be hard on him, but if I'm not, he's going to shock himself and he's not going to like it. Now I got a great idea. Not on my watch. He can learn like that on his own, but not on my watch. Or with the teacher, you know. Because when he sneaks off on his own, man, there's nothing you can do. And I've learned that. I mean, whatever you're going to do is going to be after the fact. Now, since the magnet sphere is north-south, I'm just thinking that this setup will be a little better. Wow, look at it, like, that's awesome. Oh man, I want him to come back. So I'm thinking it's going to need its own control. It's going to need its own control panel, like its own. But I don't know for fact. Now I got another idea. It might be even a brighter idea, actually. So this here is going to be the negative. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing with this. Because we are going to hook the coil up to this circuit right here. I should have done that from the start. Uh, no, this is what we're doing with this. Boom. And then perfect. Wow. Awesome. Okay, the power's hooked up. And that's hooked up. Ground hooked up. Now, get this right the first time. That'd be great. Hmm. But wait a minute. This has got to go on the end. Hmm. Okay. That's probably not going to work though. I mean, it probably work a little bit, but I probably need to charge a capacitor with the, and then use the capacitor to try to run the circuit. We're going to try and do it all in one swoop. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're definitely not going to prevent that from letting us try. We might get a half measure out of it. Okay, here we go. Hmm. Now I'm thinking against this. We'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure that the pulse nature of the electricity is not going to run this. But I got this. We can make it happen. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm extremely happy to see everybody. Quiet crowd, though. It's all good. It is all good. All right. That's pretty loud, too. All right. So let's hook this back up to this. And hook this up to this battery. Mm. feeling that there was like some kind of connection there, because when I would turn the magnet over, spin it, the pulse would change. So that shows me that there's definitely some sort of interaction between the two of them. I do mean the circuits here. Got an SG circuit, and then I got just a hodgepodge of wires that made the transistor work. All right. Almost there. Let's see if we got it right. Now we'll have to swap the trigger coil. That definitely sounds broken to me. So I need to swap that, I think. That transistor. Here we go. These ones are pretty strong, actually. It's kind of stronger than the ones I got in there right now, but I'm only gonna do one of these. It's an interesting way to package them. Let's see here. Oh, those are really hard to see too. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they are what they are, but they are definitely really hard to read. But that looks good. That looks good. I'm going to put this in here. And we'll turn it on. Why is it staying on like that? Does anybody know? I might have to just not do this right now, but we'll see. I know the SG ones will work. All right, so I'm thinking that means it's trigger coil. Something might be touching. Yeah, let's try it again. I'm gonna try and swap the trigger coil real quick. Let's try grounding the trigger coil this time. I don't know, we'll get a resistor going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got nothing from that. So put this back in the emitter slot. Mm. Mm. One more thing. That stays there. This, that, swap this. And this will go into the emitter slot. Now, let's see if we got it. And I probably shouldn't have done it like that. It's probably something really simple too. All right. All right. mm. I wonder. Hmm. That's insane. So much twisting going on there. All right. That is all right. All right. Pooh. Hoodoo. All right. I gotta have something work to soothe this savage beast. Uh, that's a struggle right there. And that is a new just hodgepodge that I put together to try and get a fourth coil going. And I got it going. That's why I used it to begin with, because it worked. But it's not working. So I don't know. That's so awesome. It's like blinding me. All right. Hmm. All right. I think I know I know what the difference is. Uh, so let me remove that. Whoops.